from the corner of 20th and Blake Street. So look at Coors Field in Denver. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Seattle Mariners and the Colorado Rockies. It's interleague baseball on the show. Gene Segura standing in. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Seattle, shortstop Gene Segura.
And the first pitch of the afternoon misses as we get underway here at lovely Coors Field. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. No one out with a runner at second. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Batter pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. 2 for 3. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Squared that one up just a little late. Again, he sends it out of play.
That was a 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
The next 3-2. A little roller toward the hole. Reynolds comes up with it, and he's set down, 1 away. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. What are the keys to success for them today, Harold?
I'll tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. LeMahieu ranging into shallow right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, Mitch Haniger. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
2 out with the man at first. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. Cruz rounds the corner and is headed home. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up. Run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Rockies, the center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. Pitch on the way. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Zunino has it, and he makes the throw to first. Blackmon is retired, and there's 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today? Lined hard toward right center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Into the box
Third
now,
baseman.
Nolan Arenado. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up. Coming to the plate now, Ben Gamel. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. The tag, and he is out.
All right, here's how the Rocks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, we got Gerardo Parra. I love watching this guy play the outfield. He can play anywhere out there. Great arm, great range, tremendous instinct.
Mike Zunino comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now. And he gets the call there, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and out of here. Stepping into the box, Felix Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Felix Hernandez.
This is skied into short left center. Parra comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Batting ninth.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. Grounded softly to the right. He's got to hurry, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 2.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gene Segura. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Dyson is on his way home. The runner scores from second. The relay throw, and he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
A throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Now from the Soto district of downtown Seattle, we've got baseball under the lights here at Safeco Field. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Seattle Mariners. Donaldson and Cano slug it out coming up next. Standing in, Kevin Pillar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now. On deck is Jose Bautista. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. Full count. Here it comes. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base. Coming to the plate now, Jose Bautista. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked a guy. Now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
Here's the 2-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Again, he sends it out of play. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He'll try it again from first. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Dyson. He makes the running play. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in, Kendrys Morales. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 1-0 pitch on the way. A changeup over the inside corner. 2 out with the man at first. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Lays off 1-0. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman, and he's gone 3 for 4. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Here's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Segura is retired, and there's one away.
Second.
There's Robbie Cano now.
Robinson Cano.
Liner toward right center. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
That ball is above the zone. He got his hands on top of it. The old tomahawk. And got a base hit out of it.
Nelson.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses. For a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. On 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
Stroman comes set. Here's the 3-0. And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is fouled at the plate.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. We've played an inning. Here's Kendrys Morales. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
The designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Steve Pearce waits on deck. Here it is on 3-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 3-1. Here it is. This is popped up. Valencia is there for it. He's got it one away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Steve Pearce comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Lets it fly, 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. 2-1. Here it is. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away. So first and second with one man gone. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Steve Cishek is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And this is swung on and missed by Tulowitzki, and he's a strikeout victim to make for 2 away. Russell Martin now. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Line toward right center. And that is into the alley. Should be extra bases for Martin. In to score, the runner from second. The relay throw. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Darwin Barney is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. 0 for 5. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And there's ball 2 now.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at-bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Fouled off into the seats behind first. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
That's actually a pretty good pitch. Gets it inside, and the batter just is really strong. Fought it off and just flipped it in the outfield the other way.
Tony Zitch enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Kevin Pillar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate. Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reaction. Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Mitch Haniger.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Pillar, patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Ben Gamel comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded to first. Smoke is there. The tag, and he is out.
Batting 7th.
Now at the plate, Danny Valencia will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Stroman steps into the windup. First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
19.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit. A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he pops him up back behind second base. Cano is there for it. 1 out.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
The batter,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Kendrys Morales. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And that misses inside. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
A high fastball is in there. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Payoff pitch on its way. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
Justin Smoke is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Dyson going back on it. He's there to track it down. And now at the plate, Mike Zunino. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher number 3, Mike Zunino.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The pitch. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1. Here's Gerard Dyson.
Center fielder,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pilar's there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Gene Segura looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In there for strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Hit in the air out to center field. Pilar is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Pearce. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Steve Pearce.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Valencia backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The shortstop.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Dyson. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki, as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0. Striding in once again, Russell Martin. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Edwin Diaz is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Darwin Barney. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone. The 1-0 delivery. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Haniger in pursuit. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Jays add 1 more on the solo home. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. A base hit in his first trip.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here comes the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not?
15.
He thought it.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Pierce. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter. Right
Settling
fielder,
in now, Mitch Haniger. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Stroman comes set. First pitch on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. 2-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Down the third baseline. Donaldson's up with it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1 left for Seattle. They're ready for another shot now. Kevin Pillar. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Kevin
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Jose Bautista. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first is Bautista on his way to second now. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Number 8.
Here's Kendrys Morales. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that
first opened back in 2010. There's a shot of Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball starts now. Gene Segura standing in. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Seattle, shortstop.
And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year. 56 degrees at first pitch. Hot shot to third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
He hit that ball hard through the 5-6 hole. Now, I know he saw third baseman slide out of the corner of his eye because it looked like he picked his feet up a little bit, started to run a little bit faster.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is there. Makes the play, one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Nelson Cruz now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Bases are empty here with two men out. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
And that's through for a hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Drilled to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, this middle of this lineup is dangerous. You know, he gets two quick outs, and then here comes the three-hitter and the four-hitter with back.
Standing in now, Mitch Haniger as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Two down, runners at first and second. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler going back on it, and that one is gone on a two-strike count with two away in the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Ben Gamel is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up and that is off the first base bag, and that finds its way through for a base hit, and he goes to second with it, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
First baseman Danny Valencia.
And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Two strikes on the hitter and two outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
That's actually a pretty good pitch. Gets it inside, and the batter just is really strong. Fought it off and just flipped it in the outfield the other way.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Twins, the second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 0-1 on its way. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Eduardo Escobar standing in.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Escobar.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Designated hitter.
Here's Miguel Sano. The head-to-head with James Paxton. 2 for 3. Now a swing and a ground ball. The windup and the 0-1. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Now here's the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The center fielder, number 1.
Lifted in the air to center.
Dyson.
Buxton moves over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in to try it again. Gene Segura. He singled to open up the ball game. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out.
Second baseman.
Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off. Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So very nice work. In now, Max Kepler. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Max Kepler is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Eddie Rosario is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Eddie Rosario goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Kenny's Vargas is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Paxton's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The head-to-head with James Paxton, 1 for 6. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Down go the Twins. Beautiful day here in Minneapolis as we welcome you back to Target Field for the top of inning number 3.
Leading off for the Mariners, the designated hitter, Nelson.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-1 on its way. And he lays off for ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Here's a high pop-up. And there's the first out.
The batter, number
Settling
15,
in now, Kyle Seager. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Fouled straight back.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Castro has a play. 2 down.
Up next for Seattle, right fielder.
Riding in once again, Mitch Haniger. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. Hit in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. And that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, but they're in front 4-0.
Leading off for the Twins.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jorge Polanco is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Swung on, missed. 2-1. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8, catcher
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate, so the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's 1 for 2. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0
Leading off
score.
for the Mariners, left fielder Ben
Gamel stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill. Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Danny Valencia.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 3.
Ready for another chance. Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 0-1 delivery. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mariners. Stepping in, Brian Dozier comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Second baseman.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Dozier.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he stayed high with a changeup, apparently. Ball 2.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. And there's 1 away.
Third baseman,
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Valencia is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting. Designated
Coming to
hitter,
the plate now, Miguel Sano. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. In there, and it's 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now, 1-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Gerard Dyson. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Hit to first. Vargas scoops it up, and he is out on the tag.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Gene Segura standing in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
You know, Matt, sometimes guys throw too many strikes. Listen to this. 70% of the time in the game, he's throwing first pitch strike to the hitters, and yet he's still struggling. Maybe he's got to move it off the plate, relocate, or maybe reach back for a little extra. But, man, they're all over here right now.
Robinson Cano.
The 2nd baseman, Robinson Cano, is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On a big swing by Cano as he lets this one high and deep out to right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's Nelson Cruz now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Nelson Cruz.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Moving under it, Buxton. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 15.
Digging in once again, Kyle Seager. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Max Kepler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Digging in, Eddie Rosario comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. 0-1, here it comes. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
First baseman, number
Digging
19.
in the switch hitter, Kenny Vargas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dyson on the run. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Hey, Matt, it's fun to watch good pitching. Don't get me wrong, but, man, I want to see some offense. I'm a hitter. I like runs.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard, and whoa, this is off the third base bag. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Catcher
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Here's the 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Mitch Haniger comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the right. That's a foul ball.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Again, he sends it out of play. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Ready for another shot now. Danny Valencia, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Byron.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I don't know if they're losing it in the stands or whatever, but man, he's been able to get those guys to chase balls out of the zone like I've never seen before. Getting a lot of strikeouts on that pitch today.
You froze him on the fastball there. Byron Buxton becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Brian Dozier swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The 1-2 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Striding in once again, Eduardo Escobar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. Paxton's ready. 0-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, that shot tells you everything you need to know. He's really a little frustrated tonight. It's been a tough game. They haven't swung the bats well, and they need to start getting some offense going.
Here's the 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 3 up. Ready for another chance. Mike Zunino. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. The throw into second.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided.
Ryan Presley takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Gerard Dyson stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler's on his horse, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. The Dozier for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is. Here's Miguel Sano. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And they're going to call this a home run. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third. And it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Max Kepler is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Coming to the plate now, number 8. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for the Cubs, center fielder, number 8.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Ball one. The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. A swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward.
Anthony Rizzo comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. 0 for 8. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And a fastball just a bit high. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Into the box now, Chris Bryant. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fielded by Galvis. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down. Here's center fielder Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Odubel Herrera.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. His past history against John Lester, just 3 for 14. He's taken him deep once. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Striding into the box, Maikel Franco. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Lester ready. The 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. 1-1 on its way from Lester. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Curveball that time, not even close. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Full count. 3-2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well. So it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play. Digging in, Jason Hayward. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway.
Hayward.
And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's gone 2 for 5. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full. 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Striding in, number 5. He'll take his first hacks here. Now the first pitch here from Lester. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, time for the Majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
Aaron Altair stands in as he looks at a called strike. Pitch on the way. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he takes a called strike. 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now here it comes. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
I like the pitch right there. got him to chase a fastball out of the zone, I'd come back with it again.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So striding in, Kyle Schwarber, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. And now a pitch on the way. And it misses. 3-1 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Rupp finds it and he makes the throw to first. Schwarber is retired and there's one away.
Batting 8. Shortstop.
Here's Addison Russell. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. 1 for 5. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Tough slider down low for a strike. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th, pitcher John Lester.
John Lester is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 0-1. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, Matt, you're the pitcher. There's 2 outs, nobody on. You're letting it fly, right? I'd be doing the same thing like he just did right there. 2 big swings, and he has nothing yet.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No. Standing in, Cameron Rupp. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Catcher Cameron Rupp.
Now the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
That's pretty good break right there. Breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Schwarber comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting 8th, pitcher.
Now at the plate, Jared Eichhoff. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Center fielder on the run, and the Phillies are into the hit column.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away.
Into the box, Andres Blanco, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1.
What a great pitch. When you have the velocity to throw a ball by somebody up there in the zone, I don't know why guys don't use it more.
There's one. Out. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 8 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's taken for strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
Rizzo.
Now here's the pitch. Anthony Rizzo will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
And now a pitch on the way. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now.
Third baseman, Chris
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they'll start him with a changeup, but this is too high, ball 1. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And that's too high, ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Hard on the ground toward short. Galvis on the slide. The throw to first. It's in time. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. Digging in to try it again, Odubel Herrera. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 37.
Swinging a soft liner. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis. He drew a walk his first time up. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Here's Lester now on 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Russell into shallow left. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 7.
Striding in once again, Maikel Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Jason Hayward now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
In there, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in now, number 5. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective. These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Payoff pitch coming from Lester. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. At the plate, Aaron Altair looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he just misses with a curveball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
3-0, here it is. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Ready now, Tommy Joseph, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Schwarber on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. And he is in there. Into the box now, Cameron Rupp. He flew out in his last at-bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Russell, and he is out on the tag. 5 innings have been no problem. Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success. Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop.
Swinging a little blooper to center. Herrera moving in. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. John Lester. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A high fastball is in there. And he misses with it. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without a. Digging in to try it again, Jared Eichhoff. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2. 0-2 now from Lester. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Ready for another chance. Andres Blanco.
Second baseman, Andres Blanco.
Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Andres Blanco becomes out number 2 this inning.
Herrera.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
He's in a nice groove right now, Matt. He's already got 2 Ks in the inning, and I love the location. That ball's out of the zone. He gets another swing and miss, so he's got a chance to finish out this inning by maybe striking out the side.
1-1 on its way from Lester. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in once again, number 8. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game. So the no-hit bid.
Rizzo.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Anthony Rizzo is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fouled back. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Again, he sends it out of play. Set to deal on 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another 2-2 offering, and a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard. Now,
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate.
Now batting. Right
Here's
field.
Jason Hayward now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Looking to send him packing again. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Galvis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ready.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now Lester's 0-1. 1-1. One on its way from Lester. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Ready once again, Michael Franco. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, number 5.
So digging in now, number 5. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So striding forward now, Aaron Altair. 0 for 2 on his line thus.
Aaron Altair.
Runner goes. Pitch inside. The throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. And here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Second baseman, Ben
Up on the way to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
The batter, catcher.
Digging in, Wilson Contreras. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Well, if he gets through this 8th inning, I doubt we'll see him again. You get to the 100 mark, people start wondering if you have the muscle and the strength to get through the rest of the game. I think he's done, but he's done a great job.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Addison Russell would be next. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here. Digging in, Addison Russell. No hits in 2. Trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Comes set, and the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There goes Jay. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the John Jay will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Now to the plate, Aaron Altair. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Tommy Joseph. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this will be fouled away. Hard hit ball to second. There to play it is Zobrist. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in, Cameron Rupp. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Lester into his motion, coming at him with the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. So coming to the plate, John Lester. Tommy La Stella is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Pat Neshek will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Number 17, Pat Neshek.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Number 34.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high, apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Trying to pick things up.
Number 8.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His career numbers against Pat Neshek, 1 for 3. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. And the pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, number 34, Carl Edwards Jr. enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over, starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems. And that misses here, ball 4, and of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half. Andres Blanco started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. From the stretch, setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Now batting, shortstop.
Freddie Galvis is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Jason Hayward comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that one right down Main Street. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still no score.
Leading out for the Phillies.
Into the box, Michael Franco. His last at bat. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Standing in,
number 5.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff. Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he misses throws this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
He's got to get his head together. Step off, refocus. Look, hit a batter. And now it looks like he might walk this guy to start the inning. Not a good way to start the inning.
Contreras is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Aaron Altair. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
A rare 3-0 curveball drops in, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Tommy Joseph. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. In the air to right center. Hayward giving chase. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Up high, 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. John Jay is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. Franco has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here for round number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the into the box. Now Pat Neshek. Wade Davis jogs in from bullpen, and it'll be the closer's job to try to keep this ball game tied here in the 11th. Ty Kelly is up off the bench here to start the home half of the 11th as he'll try to get on base as the possible winning run. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it, Bryant. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 34. Switch hitter batting left here. curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High pop-up. Russell is there for it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Andres Blanco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Joaquin Benoit gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
53, Joaquin Benoit.
Wade Davis is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Number 8 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
44. Anthony
Ready once again,
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Stepping in and ready.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The 1-0. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Now the 2-0. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. Javier Baez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Wow, that's a high pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste one. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Javier Baez will stick around as he'll take over in right. Field.
Now playing right field.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Odubel Herrera is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Very high. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Galvis, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Fouled back. And here's a ball hit in the air. Zobrist is in pursuit, and this will land foul. Hit out towards second. There's Baez. Throw will get him at first, and Davis is looking good here. 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 7.
Striding in once again, Michael Franco. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. To third. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We are still scoreless.
Left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Luis Garcia takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
57, Luis Garcia.
Ben Zobrist is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continue to dominate with it. Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Ready with the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Up next for the Cubs, center
In now
fielder,
is John Jay.
John
0 for
Jay.
1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss, and a ball down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Galvis has got it, and the side is retired. 1 hit. Digging in, number 5. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Number 5.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jay racing back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He'll get it into second, and just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
Right fielder.
Digging in once again, Aaron Altair looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over, and the next guy drives him in.
Coming in is Jay. And that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph.
Number 19. Tommy Joseph.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone. In now, Luis Garcia. And he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with 1 away. Daniel Nava will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 25. Daniel Nava.
Line to the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 34, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and he lays off there 1-0. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. The 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Pedro Strop.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 46, Pedro Strop.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Hector Neris is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. Here's Addison Russell, a hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here's the 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ball game.
Pitcher number 46, Pedro Strop.
First pitch on its way. Pedro Strop is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, number 8.
Now in the box, number 8. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. 2 out, nobody on. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Anthony Rizzo would be next. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Chris Bryant.
Here's the first pitch. Chris Bryant is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
And that misses as well. 3-0. Oh, had the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
3-2 now. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Javier
in there, and it's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And he takes this one high. 1-1. 2 out, bases loaded. This one's down to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Digging in, Andres Blanco. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Fouled straight back. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting.
Odubel Herrera. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. 1 out, nobody on. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1-out rally. Got a chance to win the game.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He was a ground out victim last time up. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Too high. 1-2. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes.
Number 7, Michael Franco.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Digging in and looking for more. Number 5. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. And that's in there. Base hit. Here comes the winning run for the plate. And they will hold the winning run at third here. And it'll take another 2-out hit to win the ball game. Justin Grimm.
Now pitching for Chicago. Number 52.
Stepping in now, Aaron Altair, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Number 41 will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Zobrist is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more. Number 41 will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field.
Here's Ben Zobrist.
Number 41.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And there's ball 1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Another try at 2-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Stepping in, Wilson Contreras, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Now a swing, and here's an immediate chance for the new guy as this is in the air to right. Number 41 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In now is John Jay. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike one.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes guys like this have to throw a lot more pitches than they're used to.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
The batter, shortstop.
Here's Addison Russell. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. Career line against Grimm. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. He also has 1 home run. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Standing in, Hector Neris. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Number 30 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
A possible winning run on second. No one out. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again. Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Now at the plate, number 34. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
34.
The throw will go to third, and this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-0. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Now a spin and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. The 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Russell ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Oh, they're feeling it now. That base hit. Now you're sitting with the winning runner at third base. And you got no outs in the end.
Hector Rondon gets to pitch in this one after all as he answers the call in the 15th inning. Andres Blanco stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strike.
The 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Under it is the right fielder. Oh no, it drops. And at long last, the winning run is across to score.
Well, you know, once a man's standing at third, there's a million ways to get him home. But to lose a game like that, ugh, painful to say the least. But in the other dugout, they'll take it any way they can get it.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts.